How are you doing today? This is Dr. Rick Ramos, and I just want to give you a quick short video on how my course runs. So the first thing you do is you're going to go to desiretolearn.4cd.edu, and once you're in there, you're going to get into my course, and I can tell you to click right here first. There's a video right here that tells you how to use D2L, and that's going to make you really successful. One of the important aspects of my course is to always go up to course materials and down to content. And when you do that, it's going to open the whole course up in a chronological manner. So everything is in order here all the way through the course. And you'll notice that things are divided up by modules so that the start and stop date. So all the work has got to be completed by that module. It doesn't open up until that first date comes up. So I just want you to concentrate on one thing at a time. I'm going to put this video actually in here and email it to you. That's my intent, to help you with the course. This is all your controls up here. If you watch this how to use D2L, it's going to tell you how to set notifications up here so that the course reminds you that you have work that's going to be due. The other important area to look at is assessments. Here you can see your Dropbox, which has all the homework in here, and it has the due dates. So you can create a calendar and know when those are due. If you click on one of these if you click on it from here, it'll give you the due dates of when it opens and closes, so you know what's actually going on. From your end, it's going to look a little bit different than mine, but it will just tell you what the restrictions are as for when the course it opens or when that first assignment closes. So all your Dropboxes are set up in here. Most of your work is going to be around case briefs and doing research and reading case briefs and then moving the information into an outline that I require. You also have a really big assignment here called the Court Research Project. That's worth a ton of points, and you have to go out to a local courthouse and you have to then watch a trial for up to 3 hours and then identify what section of that trial that you're in, and and I have all the directions in there, by the way, and things that I'm requiring from you as a result of that. There's a direction sheet here, and kind of gives you an overview of what you need to do, but that's 100 points, so you need to make sure you do that. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's just keep looking at the controls. Under assessment, you also have your quizzes. So you read a couple chapters and you take a quiz. You'll see that they're kind of booked up here, August 13th to September 10th. You get a lot of time to read the first 3 chapters and take the first 3 quizzes. You only get one chance at all of these quizzes, so make sure that you take your time. It's an open book. There's no reason that you can't do a good job, and he has some good study questions at the back that you should go into. Then you'll have a midterm, which is October 8th to 10th, and you'll go back down and finish through quiz 13, and then have a final exam, which the one will be kind of a scenario and the other one will be a final exam. This is not that hard of a course, but you do have to get the book to be able to finish it. The book, by the way, this is a copy of your syllabus. The book is Criminal Procedures by Worrell. It's Pearson Publishing. 2014 or higher edition will work for this class, so just make sure that you get that. Also, I have information on my, I'm actually in a different room now. I'm in the new GE building. They just gave that to me yesterday, so I better change this. GE 109E. And you have my cell phone here, so make sure that you note that. That's 510-501-8706. You can text me, or you can call me, and I'll certainly try to respond. Best thing to do is text me, tell me what the problem is, and I should be able to help you out. So again, here's all your quizzes are lined up. Don't let it overwhelm you. You got 18 weeks to do this stuff. You got plenty of time. Going back to course material content, everything is lined up chronologically, and just kind of, I'll give you the way that this works. I have audio lectures, and you can click into any of these, and they're on YouTube, so you can check them out. There are transcripts of them. If you go here, you can click on the YouTube audios, but here are written out copies of it, because you can read like 6 times faster than I could talk, so sometimes that works out better for you. Little bio on myself, and then here is the syllabus that I just showed you. All of these are broken down into modules, and so you're going to have all the work is going to be lined up. I have a to-do list for you: audio lectures 1, 2, 3, chapters 1, 2, 3, quiz 1, 2, 3, Dropbox Strata, and tells you when that's due, and Dropbox rewrite. I'm going to let you do a Strata twice. Once with me giving you some feedback, you get a grade for that, and then using my feedback to improve your paper, because the whole purpose of this is for me to be your mentor and guide you through how to write case briefs and how to learn about criminal procedure. You're going to learn everything about laws of arrest, stopping and detaining people, pat searches, how to make an arrest. And this is a really good toolbox for you to go into an area in criminal justice, whether it be correction or policing. You really need to know what I'm teaching you. In the academy, this is learning domain 15 laws of arrest, and also some to do with the Miranda side. So I have here, you see my lectures are there, and I got a YouTube video on case briefing to help you with that. I'm actually going to run down Strata, so no reason you can't get a good job on Strata to me. Okay, so there's your first homework. There's a rewrite, and then you have a quiz, and then a quiz for each chapter. So the other thing I've done in here is I've given you study guides, and the study guides go along with the book and really support you in being prepared for these quizzes, so that you're not kind of freaked out. It gives you all the information that you're going to need, and it coincides with the book, so you really know what the hot points are and the things that you need to know as far as being able to be successful in the quiz. When you see things like learning objectives, those are things that you need to realize. Most of the students enjoy it because it's pretty much exactly what the sort of stuff is that you're going to need to do on the street. I also have other sorts of videos that I've placed in here that are YouTube videos, and they are closed caption, and they just help you. They apply it, they contextualize it to real day life and what's going on. So as you can see through here, everything's set up the same way. You have a quiz after a reading, and there are a number of different things that you can look at. Here it says review, and this is going to be in Module 2, but I want you to review everything in this Learning Domain 15, which has to do, that's a study guide to answer all of these questions and the discussions, and you get graded on that. So I'm giving you kind of all the answers up front. Midterm is on October 8th to 10th, and clicking on this will open it up, and you can take the midterm. It's timed. All of these tests are timed. Module 3 is on searches, custody, interrogation, identification. I have a whole bunch of good stuff here. This is my video on this. You have a case brief that relates to that. Here's your to-do list for that module. I have videos and lectures that are set up here. And then I have your chapters and quizzes and your discussions. So I have some movies that I want you to watch, and then you're going to answer questions as it relates to that. Then the court project is here, talks about what the requirements are, so make sure that you review that. Here's the directions. Module 4, our last module, going to deal with arraignment. It's going to deal with what happens in the courthouse, and it's going to take you through a series of videos on the trial process. But I think you shouldn't have any problem with that. Should work out pretty good. Okay, and then you have your final exam. And again, you're going to have another case brief on the way out the door. And that's really it. So the big thing is for you to be on point. Make sure that you're staying on your reading schedule, and that you contact me when you have problems. Because if you're having problems with the course, my suggestion is to always contact me right away and say, I need some help, because I can set up tutoring, I can set up some other mentoring. We can do what we got to do to get you through. This is not brain surgery or rocket science. It's pretty simple stuff. So good luck this semester, and again, I'm here for you. Make sure you reach out to me if you need me. One other thing, emailing me. communication down to email. Our course number will pop up here. Take a second. And then you can push compose. And from compose, you can type my name, and my name will pop up. Put a subject, whatever it is that you're concerned about or you're trying to contact me on, and just send it to me. That concludes this video. Have a great semester and stay in contact with me.